Today we are going to talk about the lights on your dashboard and what to do when they illuminate while you're driving. All of these tricks can be found in your owner's manual, but I want to share with you what you need to know so that you don't have to read your owner's manual. Before we get started, it's important to check the lights on your dashboard every once in a while. And you can do this by just turning your ignition switch, your key, to the first position. And when you do that, all of the lights on your dashboard should come on. Make sure that they all light up. The brake light may not light up unless you've got your emergency brake on. So just check that as well. And this is just a good way to make sure that if in a situation that those lights have not burned out, so that they will light up and let you know that there's a problem. Let's talk first about the yellow light on your dashboard. You've probably seen the check engine or malfunction indicator lamp, or they refer to it as the MIL. This may indicate that you've got an engine emission control system problem. It sounds really intimidating, but it's not really that scary. If that comes on while you're driving, pull over, check to make sure that your gas cap is tight or that you remember to replace the gas cap the last time you filled up with gas. Then you're able to keep driving. If after you've stopped, shut your car off, and started it again 3 times, that light doesn't go off, then I would suggest that it could be an emission sensor, which is not as scary as it sounds. Take your car into an auto repair store like Checkers, O'Reilly's, Napa, AutoZone, and they will actually put a code reader on your engine and they'll print out why that indicator light came on, so that if there is a problem and you do need to take it to your mechanic, then you'll have a pretty good idea as to what the problem is. While they've got that code reader on your car, they will also be able to shut that engine light off, that check engine light off, so that you don't have to have that staring at you all the time. Now let's talk about the red lights. The first one I want to discuss with you is the SRS light, or the seatbelt restraint system. If this indicator senses that there is something wrong with your seatbelts, your airbags may not deploy if you're in an accident. Have this inspected if the light doesn't come on when you're starting the car, or if it comes on while the car is running and does not go off. Now remember, these red lights are red for a reason. They need attention if they do come on. The battery light or charging system indicator could come on while you're driving, and if it does, that means that the charging system has stopped charging the battery. Now you have a little bit of charge in that battery to get to where you need to go to get it fixed, but you need to turn off all electrical, like your radio, your air conditioner, your heater, your defogger, your cruise control, and try really hard not to use your power windows, your power seats, your power locks. Don't let the engine stall, because there may not be enough charge to get the battery started again, and you want to be able to get to a service station or a garage so that you can get help getting that fixed. If the ABS indicator lights while you're driving or does not shut off after you've started the car, your brakes will still work in normal function, but you won't have anti-lock capabilities. This indicator is your anti-lock brake system. Have somebody inspect the vehicle and see if there's some repairs that need to be done on your anti-lock brake system. The next red light we need to be concerned about is your low oil pressure. Now this could do 2 things. It could flash, or it could come on and not go off. If it flashes, it means that for some reason the oil pressure dropped, but then it recovered. So pay attention to it and just watch to make sure that it doesn't come on and stay on. And if it does come on and stay on, it means that the engine has lost oil pressure and you really should stop immediately so that you don't do more damage to your engine. Pull over, let the car cool down a little, check the oil level using the dipstick in your engine, And if there's sufficient oil, restart the car and watch the indicator. If the light does not go off within 10 seconds, shut the engine off again and call a tow truck so that you don't run your engine, because there's some reason that pressure is not maintaining itself. If it goes off, then you're safe to drive, but watch the indicator closely. And last but not least, you may have a square box with brake written through the middle of it, and this lets you know that your emergency brake is still set. If it remains on when the parking brake is released, it could mean that your brake fluid is low. Yes, there is such a thing as brake fluid. There is not such a thing as blinker fluid, so don't let anybody convince you otherwise. Have the brake fluid checked and the brake pads while you're there. That's all I have for today. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, refer to your owner's manual. Good luck, sisters.